There are moments in life when you don't feel broken. You feel invisible. Like the world kept moving forward and you somehow got left behind, watching everyone else live the life you thought would be yours. This is not a story about success. It's not about luck, talent, or perfect timing. This is a story about survival, about staying when quitting feels easier, about a man who almost gave up and decided to stay one more day. Daniel lived in a small apartment near the edge of the city, the kind of place that never quite felt like home. Bare walls, a mattress on the floor, a small table covered with unpaid bills. At night, the silence was heavy, not peaceful. Heavy, the kind that forces you to listen to your thoughts, whether you want to or not. At 29 years old, this was not the life Daniel imagined. He thought he would be confident by now, stable, someone people respected. Instead, he checked his bank account before buying groceries and avoided mirrors because the reflection felt unfamiliar. Every morning, he woke up tired. Not from lack of sleep, but from carrying disappointment for too long. The bills were stressful. The uncertainty was worse. But the hardest part was the feeling that everyone else had figured life out. Everyone, except him. Daniel hadn't always felt this lost. There was a time when people believed in him. Teachers said he had potential. Friends said he would go far. The day he graduated, his parents smiled like nothing could go wrong. Photos were taken. Proud hugs were shared. "You're going to do great things," people told him. And for a while, it seemed true. He got a job, paid his bills, woke up with purpose. But life doesn't fall apart all at once. It breaks slowly. A company downsizing, a short meeting, a cardboard box for his belongings. Nothing personal, they said. Rejection emails followed. Then silence. Weeks turned into months. Confidence turned into doubt. Doubt turned into fear. Fear turned into shame. Daniel stopped answering calls, stopped meeting friends, stopped explaining his situation. Because how do you explain failure when you don't understand it yourself? Every rejection whispered the same lie. You're falling behind. You missed your chance. You're not enough. One night, Daniel sat on the edge of his mattress, staring at the ceiling. The light above him flickered, as if it was tired of trying to. His phone buzzed. A message from his mother. "Did you eat today?" He stared at the screen. He hadn't. But he replied anyway. "Yes, I'm fine." He always said that. Fine. A word people use when the truth feels too heavy to explain. Daniel tossed the phone aside. His chest felt tight. His thoughts wouldn't slow down. Why does trying hurt this much? Why does effort feel pointless? Why does everyone else move forward while I stay stuck? That night, for the first time, a dangerous thought entered his mind. What if I just stop? Not rest. Not pause. Stop completely. The idea scared him, and somehow comforted him. As the room grew darker, a memory surfaced. Daniel was 7 years old, sitting on the front steps of his childhood home. He had lost a race at school and cried the entire way home. His father sat beside him, didn't interrupt, didn't rush him. After a long silence, he said softly, "Losing doesn't make you weak, son. Quitting does." Daniel opened his eyes. His father had been gone for 3 years. The apartment felt emptier without him. "I didn't quit," Daniel whispered. But deep down, he knew he had been slowly disappearing. Daniel stood up and walked to the small table. Under the stack of bills, he found an old envelope. His name written in handwriting he would recognize anywhere. His father's. His hands shook as he opened it. Inside was a letter. He had read it once before, years ago, but never like this. "If you're reading this," the letter said, "life probably didn't turn out the way you planned. And that's okay. Your value was never in your job, your money, or how fast you succeeded. Your value is in getting up when everything inside you tells you to stay down. Promise me one thing. Don't disappear from your own life." Daniel's vision blurred. Tears landed on the paper. The room didn't change. The problems didn't disappear. But something inside him moved. Not hope. Not motivation. Resistance. That night, Daniel opened a blank note on his phone and typed one sentence. "Tomorrow, I try again. No big promises. No guarantees. Just one more try."